So Google had its I/O event and it went AI mad. So AI mad, it actually mentioned AI 143 times in the presentation. And in fact, have a listen to this.
AI, generative AI, generative AI, generative AI, AI as AI, AI. It uses AI to bring AI.
So you get the message. There was a lot of AI involved, basically. So in this quick rundown then, I'm going to tell you all you need to know from the Google event in terms of AI. They brought out an awesome phone as well, but I'm not really going to be talking about that. I'm talking about the really cool new stuff in terms of AI. And the first place where we're going to start seeing AI being used with Google is actually in Workspace. So this is going to be perfect for people like myself who run a business and have everything running via Google. They're integrating a lot of sort of text generation, AI text generation. They're doing a lot of the things that ChatGPT can already do, like summarize content, create job descriptions, convert notes and everything. But, you know, using the technology that Google have already with Bard and so on. So really, really good stuff coming to Workspace that's going to save you an awful lot of time. And then they've also made some massive improvements using AI to Google Maps. And it's been a long time since we've seen any kind of an update to Google Maps. But this gives you an idea. This is an immersive view here that they've created. And this is what it's going to look like. So you're going to be able to kind of fly through like where you're going in 3D. So really, really amazing updates. I would imagine on something like the Tesla, if they start to use the technology from Google like that, then it's going to look amazing on that big screen. So they give you some more examples just down here. And I'm going to put a link underneath this video to 100 of the top announcements from the Google I/O 2023 event. So you can take a look. But this is another awesome thing that they're doing. The next thing that they're doing is this, which is basically Magic Editor in Google Photos. And the demonstration they gave was really cool. So you can see here on the left, this little child has got a handful of balloons, but half of them were out of shot. So what you're able to do now is first of all get the Magic Editor to fill in the balloons that were missing out of the picture and basically extend the bench that they're on just like that. And there you go. And then you can also adjust the sky as well, because you can see it looks really miserable on that day, pretty much like it is all the time in the UK at the moment, I might add. And then here, now look at it. It looks absolutely fantastic picture. You wouldn't know that any pixels had been altered at all. So this Magic Editor is going to be a really, really nice feature that's been built in. And then also you've got other things that it can do as well. If you watch this, it's just doing the sky again there and then just shifting this person over into a better pose. So I think a lot of people are going to really benefit from being able to use that new feature. Next up is search, and I have already done another video on search, but search is going to be absolutely turned upside down by Google in the next year or so. I mean, this is coming out. People, you can go on the wait list for this, but it's just going to completely change everything we know about Google and the way it works. It's now going to operate basically like Bing does for Microsoft in terms of putting AI front and center in anything that you search and giving you instantaneously generated live results. And it looks like for shopping, as you can see here, it's going to be really useful because it can help you choose clothing in a much more intelligent way, such as you can just say, like, you know, the weather's due to be 30 degrees. I need to know what kind of clothes I should wear for an event coming up this Saturday. And then it will show you the clothes that it recommends and then tell you where you can buy them. So very, very intelligent sort of way of using AI to help you do some shopping. But the search results are going to be changed, you know, an awful lot. And my concern is that everything else, all those other listings that are currently enjoying free organic traffic are going to be pushed right down the list here by this generative AI at the top. But in the beginning, it looks like it's going to be in labs, experimental, but I'm sure it's something that they'll gradually roll into their main normal search results. So something to consider there. Next up, they are basically chatted about Palm 2, their large language model that they're rolling out and that's being used already with Bard, their chat GPT equivalent. And it's specifically good, as you can see there, at coding and reasoning and multilinguality or linguality. How do you even say that? That's quite a tricky word to say. But it's already powering these different products. They're going to be building into Workspace as well. So you can write with Gmail, Google Docs. And then MedPalm 2 is a slight variation of that language model, which is specific to people in the health industry. So medical stuff, basically. So that's going to be really, really useful. And it's nice to see that AI is being used, to help heal people, basically, a lot faster. So that was exciting. Then the other thing that they spoke about was the fact they've partnered up with Adobe. So Adobe Firefly is going to be used to help Bard create images. That's the nuts and bolts of it. I really liked Adobe Firefly when I had a go with it. I thought it was really nice and easy. I mean, Midjourney produces some incredible images, but it's still a real pain to use in a Discord and have to know all these stupid, annoying settings. You've got to get exactly right, and if you don't, it doesn't work. It's just not user-friendly at all. Whereas Firefly does a really good job. It's also trained on loads of stock photography that Adobe has already got. So there shouldn't be any legal issues once you're able to use the images commercially. And literally there, as you can see, it says cute unicorn and a cake at a kid's party. You can choose the way it looks, the style, and there it is. It does a really good job. At the moment, though, it's branding it with that Adobe Firefly in the bottom left corner of the images. But yeah, Google's partnered with them. So that's an interesting combination. I thought Google might have done something themselves on image generation, but they've actually decided, let's work with Adobe. Another thing that they have announced is this MusicLM. So your ideas that you have, just like you would type in, write me an article on this or whatever in Bard or ChatGPT, you can now do the same to describe some music that you would like it to make. And the example right there, ambient soft sounding music I can study to, and then bam, it starts making it. So absolutely incredible. I'm a little surprised that they don't have any examples on this page actually, but you can again sign up right here and then you'll go to this place, which is the AI Test Kitchen by Google. A bit similar, if you ask me, to OpenAI's Playground. This is the Test Kitchen, but there it is. And then you can try it out. I'm on the wait list at the moment, but that's all you need to do if you want to get involved with that. The next thing they announced was this for developers, Studio Bot, which helps people code for Android things. Devices. So we can see here, it's kind of basically Bard coding ability, but specifically for this. And I really like it. I mean, can you imagine how this is going to accelerate the speed of developing new apps? It's got to be so helpful, even if you are a coder, if you can have it, churn out perfect code really quickly, it's got to help you. There's no two ways about it. So those are the main things to do with AI that Google announced. I really hope you found this video useful. If you did, please do like and subscribe for more. This is the link that I'm going to be putting underneath this video. It's really, really useful. Google did 100 things we announced at I/O 2023, because there was a lot that happened, just like it says there. And then you can go through and have a look at it one by one and take a look. I mean, also Google Slides, that just reminded me just there. Google Slides now, you're going to be able to generate slides by just typing in what you want. Things that Canva have announced a couple of months ago, Google are now announcing. And, it looks to be beautifully integrated. So we'll see, won't we? Now, whilst I have you as well, I've actually got a free group, which you can see just here, There you go. We've got some members waiting to come in right now, actually. We've got 4,500. This is a ChatGPT users group. Also, we talk all about AI, Google Bard. We're comparing Bard with ChatGPT. We're trying out all the latest AI chat tools, Open Assistant. Everybody's sharing prompts. If you like AI and you want to, get ahead of the curve, hear all the latest news, then you should check that out too. And I'll put a link underneath this video for that as well. So that's it for this video. There's another one coming in a second though, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for watching.